guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can achieve these easy curls. So if you're interested in watching this video, stay tuned. So I recommend curling your hair on second day hair, or you can do whatever, but I always like to curl my hair on second day. So I washed my hair last night just because I feel like it's a little bit more dirty and it will hold the curl a little bit better if you have second day hair. So without further ado, let's get started. So I just woke up, so my hair is going to be a little bit tangly. And I like to curl my hair in sections, but I like to use texture spray. So this is by, there we go, SexyHair texture spray. Any texture spray will work. I like this one. Like I said, any texture spray, any hairspray, really just anything in general to make the curl so it has some sort of grip on it. So I like to spray this before just so the curl has something to hold on to, and then I'll spray it afterwards as well. I like to do it in sections. So, it's not like a matter of perfect, but I just kind of throw it up. Okay, so I have two curling irons here. I have my Babyliss Pro, and then I have a Marcel. This one's a little bit smaller, so sometimes if I want areas that I want a little bit of a tighter curl, I'll use this. This one I feel like tends to fall out easier just because my hair is not as long, and so it doesn't hold the curl as well. So I'm gonna start out with this. I'll usually curl the bottom layer with my Marcel, just because I get tighter curls, and then my Babyliss Pro on the top section, just because then those are a little bit looser. I'll brush them out anyway, but so a Marcel has this clamp, so it's not like a regular curling iron. I'll do another tutorial on a regular curling iron, and the Babyliss Pro also has a clamp. But basically what I like to do to get those beachy waves, not like too tight, but still a bend / curl in your hair. So I'll take a section about yay big, and I start at the base of my hair, and I'll pull it down and I twist the curling iron, pull, twist, and then I always leave some ends out. Like that much, and then as I'm pulling out, I will twist the curling iron, and then I'll pull those ends down. And I like to curl away from my face. Some people like to switch the direction. I pretty much curl away from my face the whole time. So, and I know these look tight right now, but I will go through after and so I'll let that sit, have a little bit of the ends out, twist it, and then I kind of straighten the ends with my curling iron. So I'll go through and do this bottom section. Okay, so once I'm done curling the bottom section, important key is to let your curls cool down before you brush them out or do anything. So what I like to do is I'll spray my texture spray on this, not do anything, I'll just leave these, and then I'll pull down the next section. I usually do 3 sections. This third one is just mainly the section that I'm pickiest about. So I'll just kind of do this small section here to curl last, since those are mainly the curls around my face. And I usually don't get too worried about the bottom and middle sections just because they're not the ones on top. So I'm probably still gonna use my Marcel for these ones, and then I use my Babyliss for my top ones just because I want those to be the loosest. Although they are fairly tight on the first day just because I'll wear these for a few days before I wash my hair again. Of course, I'll touch them up and stuff, but since I want them to be the curliest, or I want them to last a little bit, I'll have them the curliest first day. So you can see here, grab a section about that big. I start at the base and then I pull down a little bit. Just twist the whole curling iron, pull down, twist, pull down, and then just leave however much ends you want to. I usually leave about that much. And then you twist the curling iron as you go, and then you pull down on those ends. I will finish curling this section, and then I will show you what I do for the last section. Okay, so once that section is done, I'll do the same thing as I did before. Go through my texture spray. And the reason I use two is just personal preference. I believe this one's a 1 inch, and then my Babyliss is a 1 1/4 inch. I mean, personal preference, I just like to use two just because I like how it looks on my length of hair, and not really any specific reason. Okay, so then, so last section, I'll use my Babyliss for this one. And this one's a little bit more like a normal curling iron because it just has like a normal clamp. So I basically just do the same thing, but it's a little bit easier. So like I said, I'll start at the top, pull, twist, and then and you want to make sure that the clamp is a little bit undone when you're pulling, just so it doesn't leave a ton of kinks in your hair. So I'll leave that, and then I twist. So you see those are a little bit looser curls. I like to do these just for the top. Sometimes I'll touch them up with my Marcel if I feel like it's too loose, because if they get too loose then it will not hold. So sometimes I'll leave and then I'll pull. Oops, and this curling iron gets so smooth that sometimes it'll just slide right onto your hair, so you have to be careful. So now leave that for a second, and then so you can see it's just kind of a looser, different type of curl. I really like this curling iron, but I feel like it's not super great to curl my whole hair with because my hair's short and I want my curls to last a little bit longer. Because these will fall out a little bit easier, but I like my front ones a little bit looser anyway. So that's why I use this one. So I kind of pull down. And like I said, I curl everything away from my face. Some people prefer to switch directions. I like to just do them all away from my face, even in the back. But it's all personal preference. And sometimes I'll take a little bit bigger section for this front too, so that it's not as curly. Because I don't like these front ones to be super curly, but more of a bend. So I'll usually leave that, and then so you can see that's more of a looser curl. So I'll let all those cool, and I'll do this side. Start here, pull, twist. All while see while I'm kind of undoing that clamp, just so it doesn't kink my hair. Also, another thing is you do not need your curling iron and straightener on full heat. A lot of people put it on full heat and that just causes damage. Oh, look at what mine's on. I never have it on full heat just because it's not necessary. You can get the same exact look without the heat damage. And of course using a heat protectant too, which I did last night. And I'll let that sit in my hair. So once I'm all done curling, I'll just let these cool for just a second before I do anything with them. Just so, that's what I like to do. So I'll kind of let those settle, and then I'll actually spray the crap out of it. And then I'll let that kind of sit. And then I like to brush them out. And this is really super loose curls. That's how I like it. A lot of people still kind of like to have an actual curl in their hair. I just like a bend. So if you wanted it more curlier, then you could wait a little bit longer before you brush them out. You see, I'm more just kind of like a slight, you know, just kind of wave. I don't want it super curly. And if there's ever like a piece that I think is too curly, I'll get my curling iron and just like straighten over it so that it stays curly. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, if you wanted them to be a little bit curlier, then you could always leave it in longer before you brush them out or finger through them. So then, yeah, I'll just kind of give it the volume that I want. And you can spread them apart if you don't like that they stay together. This is just personal preference how I like to do it. But obviously, everyone kind of has their own way. But if you do like this more bend, not super curly, just kind of slight curl in your hair, this is how I would do it. So this is the final result. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll link all the products and tools I used in the description box below. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.